Everybody do a wacky face. Come on, Joe.
Like your man.
Okay, thank you all for coming. About 3 months ago, I started at Starbucks, as most of you know, and I've been working there ever since. And I moved from another company, and so I got to learn some old things. I got to compare some old habits of workplace to new ones. So one thing that I've learned that I really, really like about Starbucks is about their management. They're really friendly and nice, and they care about you as a person. And the actual Starbucks mission statement found in the Starbucks pamphlet is to inspire and nurture the human spirit, one person, one cup, and one neighborhood at a time. And the managers actually are really good at helping show us how to do that. And for example, I go to Williams Syndrome Conference, a place where I have to have a dress for a dance during the summer. And my Starbucks manager, the store manager, actually offered that I could wear her dress. And so that was really friendly of her, showing that she cared about me like outside of work, and that she wanted to help me out with a dress so I didn't have to buy one. Also, the manager there is really friendly about our time when we're working. Like for time off, she is very friendly. Like if we give her just notice, we can have any time off that we pretty much want. And also when she makes the schedule, she told me that school comes first and then work comes second. She doesn't mind what our availability is. She says she'll work it with it as best as possible. And also, she also is really friendly about, and all the other managers are really friendly about time that if we're not able to make it to work. Like if anybody's ever late or anything, I've noticed at Starbucks it's more that everybody's worried about that person being late. And at my other job it was like, oh, what's their excuse going to be this time? Or, oh, they're late again, or something like that. At Starbucks, they're really genuinely concerned about us as people. Not just about like, oh, look at we're all going to struggle now because that person's gone. They actually worry, and when they give a phone call, it's like, hey, are you all right? Not a get here, hurry up. So, also, the management is also not just the only nice. All the other partners there at the store are really friendly and nice, and we actually have a way to show how much we appreciate other people. There are these cards that, like, for example, one is being involved, welcoming, and genuine. And they're little cards that you're able to write compliments on, and then we post them in the office so everybody can see them and kind of read them. So if like somebody you worked with did a good job at something and you weren't able to say it, you can write it on a card. And so I've gotten a few, and then I'm able to write other people some. Like these ones were just from partners there, but this one was actually from some of our higher up managers that they thanked me because I helped out with a visit from other people. So also, Starbucks is really good at doing volunteering. Like the month of April was Community Service Month, and Starbucks, actually I found on Starbucks.com that they even, part of their statement is that when we go out to the community as a team throughout the year, we partner up with organizations to help and enhance our neighborhood. So they really care about our neighborhood and about others and serving others. So I really like that. This month we haven't been able to get out, but our manager is planning a time that we can go out as Starbucks to help our community. And also, one thing I really enjoy about Starbucks is the training. And you work with one person and you train and you learn everything in the store. My past job, I learned like it was different. We would learn like one station and we would be there for like ever and ever. At Starbucks, you got to learn lots of different things. And we got to like, one day we would learn drive-thru and we would spend the whole day looking at cards on the computer, learning about drive-thru. The next day, we'd learn about the cold beverage station. So we practiced making drinks, tasting drinks, and it was very planned out. Everybody's probably trained pretty much the same, and so everybody gets equal training. And the people that are trained, that are the trainers, are actually trained really well. Like they have to be certified to be able to even train others. And also, with Starbucks, not only the benefits and the greatness is when working there, you also are able to take home great benefits. Like for example, Each week I get a bag of coffee. I can get 2 little bags or a big bag. Since I don't drink coffee and nobody does at my house, I'm able to give it away. So I save up all my coffee and I'm able to give it to customers from my old job or family, and it makes them really happy. And so Starbucks gives me the opportunity to help others and make them happy, and it works as great gifts. And then the last thing that I really enjoy about Starbucks is the customers. The customers are super, super friendly. Like, they can be waiting in line for like a ridiculous amount of time, and they're still happy, and they're friendly. And so like sometimes at one of my past jobs, I was afraid when somebody was like waiting too long. I was like, oh dear, they're gonna be mad, they're gonna yell at me. Like, it was more shocking to like find a super nice person than a grumpy person. And at Starbucks, we have like the random grumpy people, and it's just like, oh, that's all right. And we try to help them the best, but most of them are really nice, and it makes you just like happy when you're working there. And also, the customers really like, one thing that they do is they pay it forward, so they pay for the people behind them. It probably happens like at least like 2 or 3 times a week where people will keep paying and paying, and it'll go on for like 20, 25 cars where they'll keep paying it backwards, and it makes the people really, really happy. And also, the customers, we all know by name, a lot of them, because some people will come in and actually talk for like 5 minutes. They won't just like get their coffee and leave. They come in and they chit chat, they stay in the lobby, and they hang around. And so working at Starbucks has been a very rewarding and happy experience for me, and I've learned lots about myself and about the company, and lots that I can carry on into my life. Thank you.